Hey everyone, welcome to D20 Woodworking. Today we're playing Hoplomachus Rise of Rome by Chip Theory Games. Now, before we played the Lost Cities, if you want to see that gameplay video, I'll put it up there in the corner. But this is Rise of Rome. This was, I think a lot of people consider the better expansion, right? The better, well, it's like a standalone expansion game, right? The better one of all of them. I know everyone has their own different opinion. It's the one I enjoy the most. It's the one where you fight Titans. So what we have for this is our Titan battle. That we did, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to do this, to go through the process again, to kind of like learn the systems again. But if you could do me a huge favor, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to hit subscribe, and leave a comment. I'm kind of curious, are you all getting Hoplomachus? Is this something that you're interested in? Are you getting Victorum? Are you getting the remaster version? Because I'm interested in the remasters and see if they have the same Titans again, or if they improve them or change them or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let me know down in the comments what you're getting, and I hope you enjoy this video. This is our table. Now, what you can see here is there is our Titan, and he currently has 5 health, right? Not that much health. And there are 4 pillars. These pillars each have 1, 2, 3, 4 health. Okay. Now, every single scenario you do in this game is going to be a little bit different, but this is just for Menonitis. Now, the way he works, right, is he has attack range of 1 to 3. He uses a bunch of different dice, which are shown up here and also here. And the way he works is that Menonitis cannot be damaged by basic attacks. So every single time I use like a gladiator, let me show it there. And that one has like a green dye at the bottom there. I don't know, it won't focus on that one, but you can see the green dye kind of. That won't do damage to him, right? Basic attacks will not do damage to Menonitis. I have to use alternate attacks or some other means. Or stun him. Stunning Menonitis lasts until the start of his turn, right? So during our turn, we can stun him, but it won't last past that. All damage done to any pillars is instantly accumulated by Menonitis. It still counts in crowd favor. Menonitis cannot be defeated, lose its last health until 3 shards are active. So every time I do a damage on one of these pillars, the health from this pillar is going to go to this guy instead. Menonitis, and there's oh my gosh. He's the next one. So again, I could do damage to him, but I can't do damage on, or I can't finish him off until 3 of these are active. Well, how do we make them active? Basically, when it has no more life left on one of these Titan things, it comes to us. So what happens is place 4 health on each pedestal. The Titan shard immediately activates when a pillar is damaged. Once a pillar's health is gone, the shard is placed under the unit that did the final damage. So the way that this works, the trickiness of this, and what we have to do, is every single Titan has like a thing, right, that you have to like figure out first. Because if I just did like 1, 2, 3, it wouldn't be great. It wouldn't work super well because he would get a lot of life. Also, someone that holds a basic shard, their basic attacks become alt attacks for any unit holding a shard. Plus, you get +1 movement. So what does that mean? So if one of my gladiators, right, does all the damage to this thing, and it activates after 1 damage, but gets rid of all of it and gets this shard, his basic attack becomes an alternate attack. And the reason it's important is because basic attacks don't do anything against him, right, unless he's stunned. So what we want to do is we need to damage 3 of these, really 4 of these probably, to activate all the shards, okay? Because at least 3 have to be active to take off his last health, and then 1 of them, we have to hold on to the shard to do all the damage, is basically what it comes down to. As far as stunning him, I have to figure out how to do that, if we can. Hey, Karika, how you doing, man? How's it going? So that's how that works. We have 2 champions to choose from. I'm gonna pick this one. We might switch later. So our champion, this champion, oh, I gotta get my health chips. Okay. All right, there we go. So he has 10 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he starts inactive, right? Champions start inactive. So we have to take all of our gladiator chips, mix them all up. Let me move this aside. Mix them all up, and we pull 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put these away. Take our tactics, mix them all up. And we get 1. Then we mix these up. And then we get 4 of these out here. The other 3 make a draw pile, which we can get later on. The only other thing we have to do is get our crowd favor gladiators. Mix them up. And we'll put it there. And I think it stays face down. I'm not 100% sure on that. Does Hoplo have like a story, or is it? No story. Literally none. The only time it comes close is one of the expansions does like this whole like Battle of Carthage and Battle of Chalons. And it has like very, 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 very little story. Very little. But that's it. And playing Hunt. I would expect nothing less. I would have been disappointed if you weren't. Also, friendly reminder, Stream Raiders is going on, so make sure you, you know, dump stuff into that and whatnot. Okay, so we have that. We have all that. Let's flip over our chips. See what we got. We got 2 gladiators, 3 gladiators, 4. So we have some good attack guys. I gotta get all the keywords up. We'll see how that goes. I think I remember most of those. And actually, I'll put this down here. And I think we're mostly set up. The only thing we need is that. And that's it. So once again, if there are any questions, during this process, if you have any wonders or anything like that, let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer any of those questions to the best of my ability. And yeah, let's go. Let's see how this goes. So Meta-Knights, we are at Atlantis. We start with step 1, which is the deploy phase. Okay, so I like archers. They're fun. Okay. He's going to basically come after my champion nonstop. So I need to get 5 damage as fast as possible because he's not going to be great. So, and no one can do damage. I'm going to get this guy out. Because he can do first strike, so he can do attacks right away. So his abilities are first strike and long strike. Long strike? Or long shot. So first strike, unit can attack the same unit it is deployed. And long shot, we can basically do damage from 4 away. So we're going to put him into play. And that's it. All right, so we can't move, right? Because we're inactive and deployment is our 2 red spots here. We could also deploy here. In a 2-player game, we can't deploy here, but I think you can actually in this game now. So we can deploy in those corners. Okay, but we can't move, but we can attack because we have, oops, this should be inactive, sorry. Because we have first strike. So this is 2 spots away, so we can roll a black and a yellow die. And we got a hit. So 1 damage. This damage goes under Meta-Knights, right? He absorbs all the damage. And this is now an active shard. And that'll probably be important to know in a second. All right. That's everything on my turn. I finally do draw, which is just take the top chip. It's another attacker. Perfect. We're all set up, ready to go. Now, the way that the Titan works is we roll all of his dice at once. So he gets a black die, a green die, 2 blues, and 2 yellows. So this is his set of dice, which I'll probably set aside. All right, and then you take all the hits. So he has 2 blue and 1 yellow. And you go down this sheet and you do those things that are on this sheet. So for example, he has no black and no green, so we don't have to worry about this. He has 2 blue. Perform shard shock. All right, shard shock. All shards deal 1 damage to all adjacent units. Well, luckily, we have no one adjacent. This is why it's important to have this range here. Also, all units holding a shard are stunned and take 1 damage. Well, fortunately, no one's, doing that, so we're good to go. 1 basic attack, roll a d6, attacks shard unit, and then over the weakest unit. So, let's see, roll a d6. All right, it's a 4. So we do a 2 range attack. 1, 2. So he can't actually reach anyone. So we don't have to do the attack. But if we did get the attack going on, right, he would roll these attack dice, and that's how we go. Hey, Pickle, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm in full like Hoplo mode. Also, if you see any rules mistakes, please call them out. I realized too in my last playthrough, I didn't use any of my special crowd favor abilities. It was really bad. Also, I'm sorry, I should have raised crowd favor 1 now that I mentioned it, because I did 1 damage here. And I'm going toward activate my champion. Okay, so that deployment phase again. I'm going to do another long range guy, another ranger. I'm going to put him up there. He also only gets 2 health. So he has retaliate and cover. So cover, immediately roll 1 yellow die each time an opposing unit is moved to a hex within this unit's attack range, right? And retaliate is when attacked and hit by a basic attack when attacked and hit with a basic attack by an adjacent unit, do 1 damage back, even if you're defeated. So that's pretty cool. But he doesn't have first strike, so we can't do anything yet, right? So we're all set with that. So still inactive, can't do anything yet, but he can move and attack. I'm not gonna really worry about moving yet, but I am gonna attack this with my range of 2, right? We still have a range of 2. So black and yellow. And does 1 more damage. Now again, Meta-Knightus gains that health. This goes down. One of these shards we're gonna have to get anyway, but I might start focusing on activating other shards now too. But we'll see. So that's everything with me. Now I have to draw up to a new chip, which is another attacker. It's another 2 range. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. Okay. Now it's a Titan's phase. And I know I said I was going to put the dice to the side, and I completely forgot. All right, cool. All right, so we got black, a green, 2 blues, and 2 yellows. So we roll all of them. Okay, all he rolled was 1 black. All the rest are misses. So the 1 black is we have to roll a d6. All right, we got 2. So we move 1 unit towards the closest active shard. I'm going to move this way because that's the same distance. And then we're all set. Does anything happen when he gets to the shard? All damage done by pillars instantly clear. No. Okay. I guess it does that because if I grab onto it, right? But it's just going towards that active shard, so we should be good. So that's good. Sometimes they flip over and make him inactive. But I don't think he does. The Titan shard immediately activates when the pillar is damaged. Once the pillar's health is gone, the shard is placed under... Yeah. Okay, so it's only if it's underneath us. So we got to spread out and not hold on to the active shards, basically. All right, cool. Easy enough. Let's deploy. Let's deploy another ranged unit up here. Right, we're going to shoot these things from afar. Oh, he gets 3. And now he has Taunt and Combat Lock. So Combat Lock is just like what we knew before. Opposing units may no longer move for as long as they are adjacent to this unit. And what was the other one? Taunt. Which is not on here. Which means it's on another sheet somewhere. So Taunt... And the adjacent opposing unit choosing to attack must attack this unit with their basic attack. Which doesn't really kind of help us that much on this, but that's all right. So anyway, he just got deployed, so nothing can happen with him. But he can attack. We're going to attack this shard over here with 2 blues. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Jeez, we did a damage. I forgot to move this. I'm going to remember this one time. 2 blues. All right, 2 hits. Sweet. So before we add those, we're going to go 1, 2. I have to remember if it's all the way here or 1 more. Hold on. So 2 chips. This becomes active now as well. And he's gaining life. But the one thing I have to see is, when do you get this? Is it spot 4 or 5 on crowd favor? I can't remember. What is origins? Is this rise or roam? No. Rise or roam. Okay, let's look at crowd favor really fast. Every 5th point. Okay, cool. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 1 away, which is pretty good. So he can now activate against this one. So actually, no, we're going to move 1 spot here because we want to activate a third one. Once we activate 3 of them, he can start being defeated. So we might as well activate them, right? We might as well activate 3 of them so this way he can at least be defeated. Then we just have to get one of the shards under someone who's going to continuously attack him and defeat him. It's the only way we can beat him. So all we could do now is long shot because the we're too many spaces away for a regular attack, right? So long shot, we missed. Unfortunately, that's okay. But now we can draw our last chip, which is our tactic. It adds 2 health to a friendly unit. I'm going to save that probably for whoever gets the shard and just bump them up. Because I believe you can heal over whatever their starting health is. I don't think that's a maximum. I think you can heal over it. But again, someone can correct me wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Okay. And then we drew. We're all good now. Titan's turn. 1 black, 2 blues, a green, and 2 yellows. See what he's got going on. All right, so no black, but he does have a lot of other stuff. Green. All right, so nothing happens with just green, right? It's got to be a black or a green, so nothing happens with it. The 2 blues perform Shard Shock, which all active shards do 1 damage to all adjacent units. Again, no one is adjacent. This is kind of why we're doing this strategy. And then also all units holding a shard are stunned and take 1 damage. Again, no one's holding a shard yet, so they're not stunned, not taking damage. So we don't actually have to worry about anything with this yet. Let's actually put these dice to the side for him. Now, 2 yellow, he performs 2 basic attacks, right? We're still kind of too far away to do anything, but we'll roll it anyway just in case. It's a 5. So normally it would be a 2 ranged attack. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? He still can't reach anyone yet, so we don't have to worry. We're doing okay so far still. All right, now we can deploy. Actually, we're running out of deployment spots. But now we can deploy. And let's do... The problem is... Oh, we do have an alternate attack with him, with Whirlwind, which could be really good, right? Because he cannot take a damage by basic attacks, but this Whirlwind could do damage to him. Now, it's not a lot, but it could do damage to him, which is huge. What's stun? We have to look up stun too. Roll 1 blue die and attempt to stun an adjacent unit. Stunned unit must be flipped over and ignores all stats and effects but its health. All right, well that's really good, right? So we have a guy that can stun Menonitis, and Menonitis cannot be damaged with basic attacks unless stunned. So if we stun him right away with this guy and start wailing on him with everyone else, we're good to go. So I'm going to actually not get out stun guy yet because we're not really ready to start taking him on. So let's do I'm going to put this guy out here. He can move the same time he is deployed. So we're going to put him out because he has initiative, right? He also has strategic attack. So everyone next to him, all friendly adjacent units gain additional yellow die to use with their basic attacks this turn. So he can go out 1, 2, 3. I could go right here and attack this shard and activate it. I risk taking damage, but I think it's worth it. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move with him. 1. And let's move with him 1, 2, right? So everyone's kind of moved where we want them to be. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. So now we can attack. So let's attack with him. He just gets 1 hit. So this activates this shard. And he gets that. Now, with that damage, we get this chip. This all goes back to the middle. We can now deploy that if we want to. It's an archer that can be deployed anywhere. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. He can't. Good call. Good call. Thank you. Holistic developer, also welcome to the chat. But yes, that's a good call. You're right. I was thinking because he was moving. So he can't attack because it's his first turn. Okay. He can go. we're gonna. Do we want to attack that shard? I'm not gonna do anything with him yet. I'm gonna do this guy, right? You can attack 2 spaces away. We'll do black and yellow, basic attack. Okay, not gonna do that, I guess. And then we'll do this guy. He attacks him 2 away as well, so it's just a black die. All right, that's our hit. So now we have our 3 active shards. We got this chip now. That can be there. And we can now activate our champion. We're already past the move phase, right? So we can't really move our champion. I guess you could technically attack, but we have nowhere to attack, so it doesn't matter. All right. So what we have going on now is all of our stuff is kind of separated to go, right? Basically, what we want to do now at this point is to get one of these stones, or these, whatever they're called, shards, Titan shard, on somebody. I'm probably going to try to get him on my main guy and then just go toe-to-toe with him because I'm rolling 2 black dice and a yellow. Now, if I get my deployment guy to go out and stun him, everyone can attack him, right? And do a lot of damage that way. So that might be a strategy too. So, all right. So we're now doing the Titan's turn. So again, we had nothing else to draw, so that's why we couldn't do anything here. But now Titan's turn, we are rolling all of his dice, the black, 2 blue, a green, and 2 yellow. All right, so he got a black and a green and nothing else. So black and green is aggressive move. Perform move twice. Then the midnight is within 2 hexes of a pillar. That pillar gains 2 health and is set into inactive. Okay, so that's where that's coming from. So we perform move twice. So we're going to roll just 2 d6s, right? We'll do red first. Sorry, red first, then white. Red is move 1 towards the closest active shard. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1. And then a 6. Move directly. Now, that pillar gains 2 health. Do you have any more blue chips? And it's set to inactive. Right? So he can no longer be defeated, right? That's only 2 active chips out there right now. So, we have now learned that. And we have to figure that out, which is fine. All right. Now we get to activate again. So we will be able to do, at least do 1 damage onto this one, right? So that's good when that needs to be done. I do think I want to get out the stun guy. I think. Also, holistic developer, if you're here, can you, when it says add 2 health to friendly unit, can you go over whatever their printed health is? Like, is that allowed? I assume so, but I'm not 100% sure. I just want to double check. We could deploy a station unit wherever we want. From my understanding, I believe they can deploy anywhere except for a pedestal and the Titan spot. I have to double check on that too. I'm pretty sure at least. A foothold can be placed in any hex except a Titan hex, a pedestal hex, or any hex your opponent is currently occupying, which is simple enough. Both can go above starting health. Okay. So we could do our station guy or gal somewhere here-ish. What does he get? A range of, or she gets a range of 4. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. We could put him, or I guess here. Well, wherever. It doesn't matter. We could put him around here somewhere, like this Amazon. So this way we have 2 shards we can like start working on. Maybe we do that. Or we really could go with the strategy that we just let him get a ton of health. But if we have 4 different people hold on to shards, they can all just do a ton of damage to him, right? Yeah. Plus they move faster. So I'm kind of liking that idea. So once, oh, I guess I should note too, once I put down this foothold archer, they cannot move, right? That's their spot for like the rest of the game until they're knocked out. Then they're just knocked out. The other ones I kind of like. A little. Stun, I feel like, is the one thing I want to hold on to. So I think I'm going to put the archer here, right? Again, just so that I can damage both of these if need be. So 1, 2, 3. And again, the archer can go anywhere except for pedestals and on this spot and any spot I'm on or an enemy is on. Actually, it might be able to go on my spot, but it can't go on an enemy spot. So that's that. All right, let us move. So now we can move with our main hero, Ferris of Atlantis. Let's move them up one up there. Everyone else has decent range except for this guy, which is fine. So we'll do a one-hit initiative onto this, which will activate it. Do 1 damage. Menonitis gets healed up. Now, we do 1. I'm going to move this way because I can may reroll 1 basic attack die per turn, which is kind of nice. So we'll do that one. I don't think I need anyone else to move. I think everyone else is good. So let's do... He can now get knocked out, but we need shards to do damage. All right, so I'm going to have this archer attack this shard. I don't know if this is the right strategy or not, but we'll see. So blue and yellow, 1 damage. Goes on to him. He's just stacked right now, but that's okay. He's going to do 2/2. 2 blues. I'm going to borrow blue over here. All right, 1 hit. I probably should have gotten the stun out. I kind of regret that decision now, but oh well. Let's do... Well, I could do an alternate attack on him with long shot, right? Maybe that's what I do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do an alternate attack on him with long shot and do a yellow. It naturally wouldn't work. We're going to do the black die on this one. All right, that's a hit. And that's all set. And then we have to figure out who... I think we are going to go with him getting this stone or this shard. I think that's our best bet. Okay. That's everything. We can't do a draw phase, so we're all set there. Trying to refresh myself on the Titan rules. I get it. Last week I did the TLC, Lost Cities, and the rules were a little rough for me. And even this is a little rough. Oh, I did 1 damage. I have to move this up 1. Sorry, that's on step 2. But yeah, it's been a little rough for me too. So I get it. I gotta get ready for Victorum. So, all right, only a black die rolled. Everything else is a miss. So he rolls a d6, a 3. Move 1 toward the closest active shard. Yeah, it's the same amount. So I'll move him right there. Okay. And this is the closest active shard, so we'll go that way. All right, deployment time. I'm going to put the stun guy here. Stun guy goes there. And I think we're all set to go with that. Can't move him or attack with him yet. But... Oh, wait. I think I had them attack last turn. Were they? And they weren't allowed to. I think I messed up on that. I don't know if they did damage or not. I might have messed up on that. Sorry if I did. Now thinking about that. But anyway, he can't move and attack, so that's that. Actually, I'm almost positive I did something with that. So that's that. He can't do anything. Now we can move. I'm going to move my main guy here. Everyone else, probably not. I'll move him 1 this way. Because if I can get the stun to happen... I need everyone kind of being in a striking distance, right? So I think we're good. I think that's good. Actually, we'll move this guy 1 too. All right, that's everything. We're gonna have for attacks him do his 1 hit first, so this chip only has 1, and he's gonna roll 2 black and a yellow. 2 damage. All right, so that knocks out. He only gets 1 because there's only 1 there. But now I have the shards. So, like we said, now that means that my basic attacks become alternate attacks. And we get +1 move range. So we can actually move 2 now. So hopefully what I can do is stun and start hitting a lot, and then he can come in a little bit later and finish him off. That's gonna be the rough goal. So I'm not gonna do damage with anyone else right now, and the reason being is because it's just gonna add more health to him, right? We already have one guy with it. Well, I guess we could do, if he gets 2, he can start attacking him, which could be nice actually. But he's within range, and he's probably gonna get knocked out soon, so that's not gonna be great. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to keep it the way it is. Oh, really? Did I misunderstand that rule? I thought it was they couldn't go on pedestals. Oh, the foothold. The archers is placed on any unoccupied pedestal hex. You're right. You're right. I'm going to just take this guy off. I think he missed earlier. And we'll just say I messed up at deployment rates. I read the rules wrong, but you're right. Next round, I'll deploy him probably, I guess, here or wherever. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So that's that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he missed before, so that's not too big of a deal. But thank you. Thank you, Holistic. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm rough with the rules. Also, we did 2 damage over here. No, we did 1 damage. Sorry, we did 1 damage. So I had to move it up 1. I'm sure I'm not on the right track with that either, but that's okay. All right, I think we're mostly caught up. Let's roll everything. All right, we have a black and a blue. Everything else is a miss. So black says we roll a d6. It's a 2. Move 1 towards the closest shard. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move him there. 1, 2. Yeah, that's fine. And blue, shard shock. All active shards do 1 damage to all adjacent units. Ugh. So none there. None there. I don't know if when he's on, he's technically an adjacent unit. Does he take 1 damage? But he definitely does, because he's adjacent to 1. But for sure, now... Oh, no. Yeah, let me know if he takes 1 damage. He's on it, so is he adjacent? I don't know if that's clarified in the rules or not. Oh, yeah, exactly. I mess up rules constantly. I'm just here for fun. Okay. So that's all set up. Let me know if the adjacent hit should hit him or not. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't want to deploy an archer. We'll deploy this other guy. We'll deploy the retaliate guy. Deploy retaliate guy? Actually, no. What I'm gonna do... Actually, we'll do both, right? We'll do the retaliate guy, who gets 3. And I'm gonna put 2 health on the stun guy, because I feel like he's kind of important. And so we'll use our tactic chip, right? You can deploy a tactic and or use a tactic chip. So we're gonna use that. So add 2 health to this guy. He has a range of 1. He is within his 1. More like guidelines. Exactly, Beast now. All right, so first thing we gotta do is move stun guy over here. They're all within range of 2, which is fine. We're gonna move him down a bit. We're gonna move him. He can now move 2 because of the shard, right? It's plus 1 movement. So 1, 2 still is not within attacking range, but that's okay. And this guy we're gonna move, I guess, down 1. That's fine. Him we can't do anything with yet. When I played, I didn't damage the shard holder on a single blue hit. Okay. I mean, it makes sense to me because he's not... Can you be adjacent to yourself? I don't really think so. So that makes sense to me. All right. First we got to do is stun and see if anything else is going to work. Okay, we stunned him. We'll just flip this down for now. He gets unstunned on his turn, but the only reason this is important is now because, again, Meta Knights cannot be damaged by basic attacks unless stunned. So he is stunned. So now we can do basic attacks. So black and yellow from him onto Meta-Knights. All right, 1 damage. So it begins. Now, our horse guy attacks 1 blue. 1, 2. Right there. 1 hit. Excellent. Also, we did 2 damage. 1, 2. So we get another archer foothold thing. We now may reroll 1 basic attack die per turn, which is pretty cool. All right, that's everyone, right? Because he can't do anything, he can't do anything, he can't do anything, and he just got deployed. So now he gets unstunned, right? His stun only lasts until the start of his turn. So he's never stunned on his own turn. Perfect. All right, now he gets to roll his dice. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Oh, okay. I'm feeling less good. All right. Black, blue, yellow, green. Black and green work together. 1 blue and 1 yellow. Okay. Black and green. Aggressive move. Perform 2 move actions. So we'll do red first, then white. That's a 2 and a 3. So 1 toward the closest and 1 toward the closest. So he's right on it now. Then the Midnight is within 2 hexes of a pillar. That pillar gains 2 health and is set to inactive. So 1, 2. And it's now inactive. Now, again, while that stinks and whatnot, he just can't be defeated right now, right? We can still do damage through the stun strategy. I am probably going to move away a bit. But we can still do damage, but we just can't defeat him until we have 3 active shards. We can also activate this shard instead. So these 2 are done. A blue, all active shards do 1 damage to adjacent units. No one's adjacent, so we're good. And 1 attack. So we have to roll a d6. Oh no, he's going to take out that guy. Melee attack. It's going to be against him. So he rolls a green, 2 blues, and a yellow. Straight up against this one guy right here. 2 hits. He's got 1 life left. No bueno. All right, now it's my turn. So we are going to deploy one of our archers. Why not? He's just going to sit there and chill. That's all he can really do. All right, now it's movement time. Oops. So I think combat lock. Oh, I can't. I actually can't move out of my combat lock. Interesting. All right, so 1, 2. We're going for the stun. He's got to move 1, 2. I don't think he'd take any damage in here. No, I think you're good in there still. This is 1. We're going to move him 1. Move him 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. I think he was here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, we're going to do it that way. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. No, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 1. We want him 1, 2, 3. We want 1, 2. That's how we want them. We want them the other way around. Just because I want this guy up there if we can start doing major damage. When are we going to roll your namesake? Who knows, man? One day. Hopefully they give us a D20 one day. All right. So first thing we gotta do is the stun guy, right? So stun, everything depends off of the stun, and we missed. Sad music. So there's no real sense in doing anything else. Oh, we can long shot. Oh wait, I can re-roll that, right? Oh no, it's a basic attack die, and that wasn't a basic attack. That was an alternate attack, so we can't re-roll that. But we will do long shot and see if that works. It did not. And it's not a basic attack. It's an alternate attack. So, you know, we can't do anything with that either. We're not going to do anything with that yet. I think that's it. I think that's it. I guess we could get him to also get that. Maybe we do 2 hits here and see if we can get this last shard so I can have 2 attackers. That might be worth trying. And then he can't make it inactive. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to roll 2 blues, right? Right here. This is the Atlantean Skirmisher. It's got Taunt and Combat Lock on it. It's a 3-2-1-1 with a black die. So with Taunt and Combat Lock, we can't... like, there's no alternate attack with that, unfortunately. Yeah, nothing else really has an alternate attack. So, all right, but we are going to do this, the archer thing up there. So let's roll doubles. All right, does the 1 damage. Which puts that on there. Now he gets this shard, and hopefully that doesn't backfire on us. All right, that's oh, we did 1, so we'll move this up 1. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. All right, let's roll all the Titans dice. Oh, he gets a blue one again. Green, blue. Okay, cool. Let's roll all of them. Only rolls 1 blue. All adjacent units on active. There's no one adjacent. There's no one adjacent. That was insanely good. He is allowed to? Oh. Well, that's right. All right, so we might break him. Oh, do we break him now? Is it worth breaking that combat lock? Oh no. That part of me just wants to like pile on this guy. Because what we can do now is we can activate here with him. Let's move him here. Because I don't think I think if we lose him, it's not that big of a deal. Let's move him 1, 2. We can move him 1, 2. Right? So these two can actually do damage to him. Like just right now can just do damage. If we get this stun, we can do a lot of damage. I think this is what we're going to do. Yeah. Okay. This is what we're going to do. So let's go for the stun first. Please. Please hit the stun. What is it? It's a 50-50 shot. Okay. Okay. That doesn't work. Instead, what we're going to do now is this guy's going to attack with 2 blue dice. And now he can attack, right? Because he has a shard. All right. So he hits 1. Sweet. Doing damage. Main guy's going to attack. 2 blues and a yellow. All right, and now we can re-roll one of these dies. We may re-roll 1 basic attack die per turn. Oops, sorry. That's 3 damage done. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're cruising. Now we're cruising. All right, so hopefully he just doesn't roll a big attack on us here, and we'll be all right. Now it is his turn. We roll all of his dice. All right, a green, which does nothing because there was no black involved, and 1 blue, which is going to hurt a lot of people, unfortunately, though. So green does nothing because with the aggressive move doesn't do anything. Blue does adjacent to all adjacent units. I assume a Titan's not a unit, but he takes a damage. He takes a damage, and then he damages him. I think that's how that would work. So that's all that. Now it's our turn again. Let's do 1, 2. We're gonna wait to activate that. I think everyone else is good. So we're gonna try for the stun again, right? 50-50 shot. Surely this will work this time. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting to do long shot. I could do that too. Let me do long shot really fast. Hey, we hit. Yeah, it's an alternate attack. We can do that. All right, perfect. Let's do his 2 blue. Hey, they both hit. 1, 2. And now we do our main hero. 2 blacks and a yellow. Oh my gosh. All right, we can reroll 1 of those dice. All right, we got 1 hit at least. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Unfortunately, we're probably going to lose a guy here, but maybe we can sneak up and get this if need be. If this drops, I think it just sits on the ground. The unit dies, shows left inactive until another friendly unit ends its movement on top of it. And that would let us activate it. So, okay, we can't take him out still until we do the 1 damage here, but I think we're fine. All right, let's roll all of his dice. Oh, no. Okay. That's not good, and that's not good. All right, we got some bad dice there. So, we move twice to closest active shard. There is none, technically. So then he would move toward my champion. He's not going to be within a pillar. So actually, I don't have to move right now because basically he would move towards my closest active shard. The closest one is my champion shard, ironically. But even if it wasn't that, he would move toward the champion anyway. So before move twice, then the Midnight is within 2 hexes of a pillar. That pillar gains 2 health and is set to inactive. So after all the movement, he actually is within 2 hexes of a pillar. So I'm going to put 2 on this, which is fine. It was already inactive, right? So that part doesn't matter. But he does get the 1 hit, which stinks. So he rolls a 6. Oh no. Ranged attack. 3 ranged attack against 3 separate units. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do it against these 3 because I don't want these 2 to get hit. Ooh, okay. So we have to roll a green, 2 blue, and a yellow. All right. First one's going to be against this guy up here. Remember, it's 3 ranged attacks against 3 separate units. Range can be right next to it. Doesn't matter. All right. He gets the hit. That knocks that guy out. I lost 1. Now we're doing it against this guy, the stun guy. Oh no, that's 3. All right, he's got 1 life left because we did the upgrade chip on him. Now against this guy. Don't hit him. 2. Knocks him out. Oof. Okay, that's rough. All right, but that's all right. Our strategy still revolves around these 2. All right, now we do deployment and movement. We're going to move our guy 1, 2. Hopefully get up there soon. Oh, I did not move this up at all. I think I did like 1 hit, let's just say. But I didn't move that up, so my bad. Not affected by shard shock. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, so that's all set up with that. We moved. I think everyone's good with movement. So let's attack. Let's first do stun guy. Doesn't really matter if he does stun. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. All right, that's fine. Now we're going to do it with this guy with a shard. He throws out 2. Gets 1 hit. Not bad. Now, hero rolls a 3. All right, we can roll the other black die. All right, cool. 3 hits. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. I'm probably going to have to activate this shard soon because I'm getting close to the point where like he gets knocked out, right? He has 3 health left, so we're getting there. All right, now, oops, that's an extra blue over there. All right, now we roll off his dice and let's hope for a bad roll. Come on. A green and a blue, but no attacks. So that's good. So again, he would move twice. We don't need him to because this is just where he's going. That's the closest active shard. He's still within 2 hexes of a pillar, so that gets 2 more health. Again, not a big deal. So we're good there. Just want to make sure I'm doing everything right. Immediately activates. Yep. Okay. Immediately activates. So 3 shards are active. The Titan shard is immediately active when a pillar is damaged. Okay, just want to make sure I was doing that right. All right, it's now my turn. Oh, again, I didn't upgrade any of this, but that's okay. So, let's first move this guy here in case we hit the stun, right? This is a big move. So let's try for the stun. Surely we can hit this once. All right, we got the stun. Actually, that's huge. I'm going to do 1 here to do 1 damage and activate this. He also gets this health. Okay. Now, this guy can do damage because he is stunned. 2 hits. 2. Sweet. Sweet. This archer's going to go with 2 blue. Go after Menonitis. Okay. Roll nothing. What has he got? 2? Yeah, he's got 2. Okay. And then now, my guy's going to attack with 2 blacks and a yellow. Surely this will hit. All right, we hit 3. That's all of his life. Oh, we got him. Oh, yeah, we would have unlocked that. We probably would have actually been over here. Probably would have been on our way to getting our champion, too, who would have been pretty strong to get. So, Okay, that's a pretty good game. That's a pretty good game, pretty solid. Again, so I will also point out that this is the easiest Titan out there, right? So like me doing well is borderline okay, but not like super impressive. So I think I followed all the rules correctly. Hopefully, if I missed a few, I apologize, but I think we mostly got it there. So